Ben K Gaming here, and look what's back, just like you requested. You spoke, I listened. I could not have created there wouldn't be a Ben K Gaming video without something going wrong. Literally, my old Wii that I recorded the first several parts of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game on, literally it just died. Yeah, the console's fine, but the video card had some... And so I had because I do have backup Wii. Yeah, this is basically and correctly. So yeah, hopefully you guys can hear the game audio as I cannot. I think part of it is because I have a different recording setup. I'm using a different mic now instead of my old TRS microphone. But basically, I actually neglected to watch the I neglected to watch the last part of the part 17, and this live stream is going to happen for 18 we did complete this. Okay, we got all the... Okay. So, you know what? F it. Let's move on to Drive of the Knucklehead McSpazatron. Well, that was a waste of time right there. Just so you guys know, I only have till about 12:30 today. I have other New Year's plans, but you will be interested to know what that...
You're almost home, guys. All you have to do now is make it to the Krusty Krab. You'll have to go as fast as you can to avoid the falling debris. SpongeBob, you've got enough Goofy Goober tokens for me to bring back the paddy wagon.
I do? Oh, that's great.
There you go. Enough Goofy Goober tokens for me to bring back the paddy wagon.
Guys, you're almost done. The Krusty Krab is at the end of this road.
I was gonna say, sorry to interrupt you, Mindy, but I can see the game audio going in OBS, so please tell me in the chat if you can or can't hear the game audio, because once someone actually joins. But yeah, please tell me if you can actually hear the game audio, because with this new recording setup,
thanks for all your help, Mindy.
Problems with my freaking recording.
Yes, thanks for helping us.
Don't thank me yet. You'll have to hurry or the road will be blocked. Go as fast as you can, and try to get...
Alright, so anyways. So, basically, yeah, this is the last paddy wagon in the game. I was gonna say the Sunrise and Bradley Beach here. as I was saying, the last time I played this game, as far as was when I But if I suck this badly, turn the tables on Plankton. Well, you know what? We're gonna beat the game.
All right, Krabs. Time for you to die.
Not so fast, Plankton. I brought back King Neptune's crown, and I'm here to save Mr. Krabs.
Nice work, SpongeBob. You made it all the way to Shell City and back. That's a heroic feat. Too bad it won't help. All hail, Plankton.
Hey, King Neptune already has a crown.
That's no crown, Patrick. It's one of Plankton's bucket hats. Plankton is controlling King Neptune.
That's right. And now I'll have the pleasure of removing you along with your friends. Neptune, I command you to kill SpongeBob. Kill SpongeBob.
All hail,
Okay.
Plankton.
Turn the volume down because I do have to turn the game audio down here because the problem is in this level there is the Goofy Goober Rock, and as much as I love the Goofy Goober Rock and remember singing it with my friends, well, I actually didn't really have that many friends as kids. I only had one friend in elementary, middle school because, yes, I was that unpopular. But yeah, the Goofy Goober Rock does play. Spoiler alert. Sorry, but to anyone who hasn't played this game, but yeah, basically, the idea here is what you want to do is you want to go ahead and turn the tables as the mission title suggests, or would suggest, and we want to hit the Krusty Krab tables here, and ultimately you want King Neptune's fire, so to speak, to bounce off the tables. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that you do have to use your bowling ability, if I'm not mistaken. As you can tell, I haven't practiced in a while, but basically, but I'll get the hang of it. So I think what you're supposed to do is, okay, well, maybe not. I know you're supposed to, there's something you're supposed to do. You're supposed to hit the tables. I know that. Okay, well, I'm dead already. Basically, what I wanted to say was we're gonna beat the game any percent, and then we'll see if we have time to go 100% and get all the remaining treasure chests. I may have to pull up Multi-Classic Gamers walkthrough, actually, because, you know, literally, this is kind of the last minute. I meant to do this last night, but then, of course, I got sick again. So, yeah, okay, so, yeah, so I know you're supposed to turn the tables, right? Okay, so there's another table here. Ah! Okay, so, isn't there, like, some laser that he shoots, if I'm not mistaken? Yeah, so this is kind of like a blonde... This is where... Because remember, just for those who don't know, I never got this far in the game. I never got past, I've never actually beaten this game in my entire life. Like, even any percent, I've never actually beaten this game. So this will be a good start to the new year, to be able to finally beat the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game and hopefully not die. So if I go to Mr. Krabs here, can you help? Okay, well, you apparently don't do anything when I hit you. So do I have to hit the tables again? Okay, no, apparently not. You can tell I'm so effing good at this, as Aaron from Game Grumps would say. Okay, let's try this. So I got the bowling move. Oh, wait, I remember what you're supposed to do. It's the Sonic Wave guitar. I'm an idiot. I forgot you're supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar. No effing crap. Oh, crap. Well, yeah, and apparently I can't remember that you're okay. Well, let me just commit suicide here, because I forgot you're supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar to attack him. Oh, man, don't I feel silly now. Oh, boy. Anyways. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to... Yeah, no, frick. Okay. No frick, Sherlock. Okay. There we go. Don't hold down the button. Hit him right in the head. There you go. Okay. Apparently that didn't do anything. So, do I have to... Okay, well, this doesn't... Now this is not making any sense. Like, when do I hit him? So okay, let me just think here, because I know you're supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar on him, and miss entirely. But yeah, you're supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar to attack him. I think that's what you're supposed to do. But I may have to pull up MCG's Let's Play, because at this point I'm sort of... My memory has failed me at this point, and like I said, it's been 2 years since I last played this game, so... But hey, at least you guys can enjoy the failure. I mean, that's something you look forward to in an LP, is the Let's Play curse and failure, forgetting what to do, and yeah. Oh, I see, because he's twirling his scepter. Okay, so that's what it is. So you have to hit him while he's attacking, most likely. Okay. So right when he finishes his attack. So is there any? So where is his Achilles heel? That's the next question. Do I have to, like, is that what I have to turn the tables for, is to, like, ricochet the attack off? Okay, well, I know I'm supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar. Let me just die again. I'm just gonna die again. I'm almost half tempted to pull up Multi-Classic Gamers LP on my other computer. But yeah, I want to try to figure this out blindly first, what I'm supposed to do here, because I know you're supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar. I just don't exactly recall. Don't exactly recall, like, how you're supposed to... Because, I mean, the mission title is Turn the Tables, so I know you're supposed to turn the tables, literally. So we do that. Yeah, if anyone wants to put in the chat that this is blind, please do. Because this boss fight at least is blind, because like I said, I never got this far as a kid. Okay, so Does he just eventually run out of energy here? Like, are you supposed to... Is it like Luigi's Mansion? Like, Mr. Lugs? Oh, okay, yep. I'm an idiot. I was impatient. Oh! Okay. So this is where you shoot the... Okay, I gotcha. So he fires his... He's a fire in his laser. Okay. So he does that. He hits the tables... And, okay. Well, at least we got further. Okay, but I didn't turn this table around. So, okay. Okay, I think I see what you're supposed to do. Okay, so you gotta turn all the tables around. Okay. Now I understand what I'm supposed to do. So I'm probably just gonna have to die again, but... Oh, boy. Alright, well, at least... Well, maybe I can get one more practice. I mean, I'm probably going to die anyways, but... Let's see. Well, never mind. I was going to say, I can probably get one more practice shot in. Okay. So he does this. Alright. So now this makes more sense. So he's got to fire his laser, and it's got to ricochet off the tables. Oh, you know what it is? You know, I think you have to do? I think I figured it out. I think what you have to do is you have to run to each table and then run into him. Is that what you're supposed to do? And then run into King Neptune. Is that what you're supposed to do? I think that's what you're supposed to do. Let's see. Hopefully I'm right here. But let's see. Like I said, never got this far as a kid, so please excuse the blindness I've encountered here. Okay, so he's gonna do this again. He's gonna try to incinerate me. I'm not gonna get singed. All right, he's gonna do it again. Okay, so I guess so it's like Mr. Lugs in Luigi's Mansion where you just have to wait till he gets okay, there he goes. All right, so I'm gonna get behind the table again. Okay, so I'm getting behind the table. Okay. Does he have to hit Mr. Krabs? Is that what he has to do? Nope. I was gonna say that wouldn't follow the movie too well, but I know you have to hit so he hits the tables, but then, okay. So he hit the table. Then do I use the Sonic Wave guitar? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar. Oh, wait a minute. Is that... I think you're supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar. Okay. Well, let me test my theory here. I'm gonna die again. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Let me just kill myself again here because I think I know what I'm supposed to do now. I think you're supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar. At least I figured part of it out, but still, it's like, do I have to use the Sonic Wave guitar when he's firing his laser? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, I really hope. Well, if I can at least figure this out before my allotted time is up, and obviously I'll do another stream of this, later on. But I just wanted to say, for those of you who are wondering why I don't really have a schedule as far as my video uploads and streams and why I operate on such a random schedule, it's because and I'm not saying this, and this is obviously no excuse, obviously. This is not just because, if it isn't Benster, Kleinberg with his stupid excuse. It's literally just because, oh, wrong button. Okay. Yeah, it's literally because okay, I guess I'm not supposed to use the Sonic Wave guitar. Okay. So what am I supposed to do here? I don't get this. Because oh, this table hasn't even been turned around yet. Okay. Well, what I was trying to say before... Okay, well, while I try to figure this out, let me explain why my upload schedule and stream schedule is so inconsistent, just for those who are curious. It's literally because I am just very industrious with my job, and for these next 2 months, January and February, I'm going to be quite busy. So, just so you know, there may not be a video next month. This is probably going to act as January's video. Just turn the game audio up just a little bit. These guys probably want to hear the game audio, because I don't think it's gone to the Goofy Goober Rock yet. Just for those who don't know, I can't actually hear the game audio through my headphones because of my setup, because I'm using a line-in setup with a USB headset, so I'm just still trying to figure that out. Like I said, I'm no professional streamer, nor am I a professional YouTuber. Remember, I do this for fun. So, you know, I don't, you know, like I always tell people, I only do YouTube for fun. I don't, never for monetary gain. So, I do monetize my videos, and if you want to support me, that's great, but I don't expect compensation for my YouTube content, because really, my content is not really nothing special. Let's just put it that way. Not trying to beat myself up or anything, but yeah. Anyways. Alright, well, it's been about 21 minutes, and I still haven't figured out what to do in this boss fight. The farthest we've gotten is we beat the Knucklehead McSpazatron driving challenge, or paddy wagon level, and we haven't really made much progress on turning the tables on Plankton here. So, yeah. So, if anyone wants to suggest what I can do in the... Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it till 25 minutes, and if I can't figure this out, then I'll just pull up Multi-Classic Gamers video, or Multi-Classic Gamers LP, and try to figure this out, because I literally don't want to waste all my time boring these guys trying to figure this out myself. I mean, I know that's the whole point of a blind LP, but, well, blind run, but still. Yeah, you know what? We're just going in circles here. So you know what? Multi-Classic Gamer, please save me. Hold on. Just pull it up, because... this is a great start to the new year when I can't even figure out what I'm supposed to do. Alright, where are you? There you are. Okay. Okay, let's see. Live streams. That's Battle for Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Oh, he... Okay, well, speaking of live streams, it looks like... Speaking of Multi-Classic Gamer, looks like Multi-Classic Gamer actually did this too. Or did a live stream too. Alright, hold on, let me just find it. Let's Play Volumes. I actually don't remember when he recorded the LP. Here, there's Employee of the Month on the PC. The game that got me... The game where I got 16 million hits. Okay, live stream. Oi, oi, oi. Doesn't he have a playlist here that can save my butt here? Because I'm not seeing... Lily pad hell. Speaking of lily pads, you guys can probably guess what my summer Let's Play is going to be, and it'll probably be a live stream. I haven't decided yet, but okay. Where in the heck is it? Oh my gosh. I literally... Unless he deleted it. Are you serious? The SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, alright. Hold on. Pulling it up, bro. Let's see. Just pulling up his live stream here. Part 3 of the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. Hey. Oh, please. I bet it's calling my name. Oh, boy. See, kids? Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to find someone else's Let's Play. I thought MCG still had his Let's Play up, but apparently not. All right. Well, this has turned out to be the best stream on YouTube for the new year, right? The absolute best. I'm just gonna have to pull up someone else's LP of this. All right, let me try World of Long Plays. Hold on a second. Speed run. You know, yeah. So the speed. I will definitely speed this. I will definitely become a speedrunner of this game. Alright. Alright, let's see. I'm pulling up a walkthrough now. I'm literally pulling up a walkthrough now. Because, oh my god, this, kids, is why you should always watch a Let's Play of the game before you actually play it, unless you're doing a fully blind LP. Turn the tables on Plankton.
This time we won't get lost.
All right, Crab.
This time we. This time we won't.
Turn the freaking volume down.
This time we.
Alright, so you turn the tables, and then what do you do? So I was right about turning all the tables. So he does that. Oh, for frick's sakes. For frick's sakes. For frick's sakes. So guess what, guys? I just watched the long play and realized I'm an idiot. Yeah. I'm a freaking moron. You know why? Because remember when I said you have to go near when he fires his laser, you got to go to Mr. Krabs, and it didn't work? Well, that's exactly what I was supposed to do. And game. I'm pulling a Proton John here. Speaking of Proton John, anyone who hasn't seen John's recent rage in Mario Party DS really needs to check out TRG's latest, or TRG's Mario Party DS video. Okay, so here's what I was supposed to do the whole effing time. Not that. I was literally supposed to come over here and get behind Mr. Krabs. Oh, and that table wasn't... Okay, so... But that's what you're supposed to do. Mother of the Irish. Mother of the Irish. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe? No? Or does it screw it up? Alright, so it goes boing, boing. Alright, so now... But now at least I know what I'm supposed to do after pulling a moron move. A moron move? Yeah, you can tell I like my alliteration. Okay. I can't believe I didn't figure that out on my own. I literally had to pull up a freaking walkthrough and waste at least 5 minutes trying to figure that out. Mother of God. Alright, well, whatever. At least now I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Alright. Please work. Thank you. Oh, then now you use the Sonic Wave. No, Sonic Wave guitar. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay. So I was also right about the Sonic Wave guitar. Okay. But you have to use... Okay, so that's what you have to do. Okay. Now I understand how to fight this guy. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. Alright, so basically... Yeah, so now that I know what to do, guys, let's do this the right way. And let's... Well, I'm probably gonna die like 50 times doing this, but yeah. You know, this game, I was gonna say... Shh, Ben. Should I just... I'm almost thinking of just dying. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna die and start over, because now at least I know what to do. So, you know what? I'm just gonna die and start over. Please, can I just... Well, that didn't do a damn thing. You mean you can't die? Well, absolutely not. You're just stuck in limbo till the time runs out. Anyways, no. What I wanted to do was bring back the health power-ups because, yeah, I just wanted to basically make it easier on myself so I can recover health as needed, and because I basically spent at least the first half an hour of the stream. Well, not the first half an hour, but you guys get what I mean. Okay, no, great. Alright, so we got you, nope, 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 nope. Nope, said the Pope. Okay, now come on, hit Mr. Krabs. Hit Mr. Craps. There you go. Oh, for frick's sakes. Are you, did you forgetty spaghetti, Benjamin? Is that what you did? Oh, well, great. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Great. I know I'm sort of bringing memes into this, but you know what? Oh my gosh. I am literally... But hey, practice makes perfect, kids. Remember that. Remember that, kids? You know, it's actually funny, because I actually had a teacher back in grade school. Her name was Mrs. Montgomery. Yeah, named after the capital of Alabama. No, she was not from Alabama, but she would always say practice makes permanent because no one's perfect, and that's one thing I agree with her on. And of course, out of all the academic subjects that could have been, it was my arithmetic teacher, aka math. And for those of you who don't know me too well, I am no mathematician whatsoever. I just absolutely am atrocious at mathematics. Yeah, try to get me to recite the quadratic formula. Don't even ask in the chat, because I've literally forgotten it. What? So, wait a minute. Wait. So, what? Did I forget to turn a table? Am I gonna have to die and start over again? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Alright, well, let me just practice that again and just see, but that shouldn't have, unless this table was, no? No, that's right. So what went wrong? Like, what did I do wrong? Jeez Louise. Okay, well... Alright, well, I may have to watch the walkthrough again. We may have to pick this stream up. I really don't want to have to... I mean, again, I just don't know. It's just, you know, because of my limited time. It's just... Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright. No, frick. No! Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, I still got him somehow. Alright, well, alright, you know what? Yeah, I've already wasted enough health, so you know what? Suicide time! Alright. Alright. I know you guys just like watching me fail, and just so you know, I'm on new medication, so the rage may not be as bad. Really, I only get rage in video games when I'm, like, so close to defeating a boss and then die, like, right at the end. Or, like, right before I'm about to beat the boss or, like, beat the level or something like that. That's when you'll hear... Just a spoiler as far as... just a little something about me as far as when I get video game rage. So, but yeah, and I have rage quit a couple times, and, of course, most of the LPs that I've done that have been deleted because I was, you know, rage quitting like a 5-year-old, but... yeah, I'll confess that, you know, I was not exactly as, you know, I was sort of, I've always had, you know, for those who don't know me too well, I mean, you've probably heard in my computer video that I've got, you know, the mental issues I deal with, but, the thing is, I always just, as far as this game, I mean, the reason this game holds a special place in my heart, as well as, you know, some of the strategy games I played, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, was because I was never really into shooter games. I was mostly into simulation games, and action games like this were sort of my forte as well. But I never really got into Call of Duty or you know, World of Warcraft or any of that. And that's why I was sort of an outlier, sort of an anomaly in terms of, you know, everyone else at my school back in the day, because, of course, itches always screw you over. But, yeah, it's, the reason is because I dealt with a lot growing up, and, you know, there's a lot of games that hold special places in my heart, but this one especially, I mean, for the most part, because, well, you know, I'm sort of kind of like a Shugga Conroy in that regard. I dealt with a lot of harassment, bullying. I didn't have to deal with divorce, thankfully, but mostly just extreme bullying in middle school and elementary school, mainly because I was I mean, you should never say, you know, retarded, but, you know, but the bullies would always tell me that I was mentally retarded, and, you know, they'd call me Klein douche and just all sorts of nasty names. And, you know, it was mainly because I was a geek and they were all jocks and I wasn't athletic at all, and, you know, they all played their shooter games, their Call of Duty and Modern Warfare and Assassin's Creed, and, you know, and I never told any of them that I was originally from Jersey, because then they'd pull the, you know, oh, you're from Jersey, so you're a jerk or whatever. But the thing is, I didn't really have much of a childhood. I'm just going to confess that. It's one of my New Year's confessions, is that I didn't really have much of a childhood, and this game really helped me cope with a lot of the mental anguish I dealt with growing up, just because, you know, from getting bullied and, you know, being misdiagnosed and being put on you know, as far as my issues, being put on the wrong medications and going nuts several times. And believe me, it's no fun to go nuts. For anyone who struggles with schizophrenia or OCD or generalized anxiety, I mean, I'll be honest, in my family, there's a lot of mental illness that runs in the family, and I got a lot of genes from my biological grandfather, and that's my uncle trying to call. But it's gonna have to wait, Uncle, because I am currently playing the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game for my YouTube audience. So as much as I'd love to talk to family, can't really do that during a live stream now, can I? I'll call you back in I'll call you back in 20 minutes. Like I said, I've actually got stuff to do today, so... Alright, come on. Frick. On a stick. Oh my gosh, these inverted controls. Okay, there we go. I always forget that it's inverted controls. Like, because, you know, I don't really play a lot of flying games either. So the problem is, I always think that up makes your... up will point your aim... will point your Sonic Wave guitar up, and down will make it go down. But no, it's the complete opposite of that. Grr. Yes, I know. I'll call you back, don't worry. I'll just tell him I'm out to lunch or something. Lunch. That's what my dad would always say when we play Monopoly. But yeah, and as I was saying, the reason this game holds a special place in my heart is because I was sort of just, like I said, I was highly unpopular in elementary, middle school because of my issues. And even in high school, I had more friends in high school than I did in elementary, middle school. But, I shouldn't have pissed away my chance there. But, alright. How about this? I die 3 more times, and then we pick the stream up another time, because, you know, I wish I had more time, but even on New Year's, I've got... Well, actually, I could probably stream a little bit tomorrow, actually, because I am off work. So, how about this? I die 3 more times, and then we pick up the stream tomorrow. Because we're going to make this happen, Captain. I mean... This is just like the practice day, but yeah, we're gonna make this. This is happening. We're beating this game. You know, first we're gonna start with any percent, and then we'll go back and we'll try to 100% it with all the treasure chests, because I know there's some. Oh gee, yeah, I forgot about this. The electric waves. This just seems easier than the fire. It honestly does. Does he shoot fire? I don't even remember what he does, and I'm dead. Okay, well that's death number 1. Okay. Oh wait, there's checkpoints? What? Okay, well, I didn't know that. Okay, well, never mind. I thought if you died, you had to start... Okay, I didn't realize how forgiving this game was in terms of its boss fights. I legitimately didn't know that. I thought if you died, you had to start all the way from like the beginning, and the boss regained all his health, or King Neptune regained all his health. Okay, well that's good to know. So I actually didn't know that, surprisingly. So, hey kids, I learn something new every day. But yeah, I'm just so glad I have a backup Wii. And if you're curious, my backup Wii came from a local My Unique thrift store in Union County, up near Union, New Jersey. And yeah, I got it for $30. And the reason I bought it was because I did start to notice issues with my childhood Wii. And while my childhood Wii does still work, unfortunately, unfortunate Wii. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm like a master at bad puns. But anyways, well, yeah, I just said bad puns, but and I'm dead. Wait, no, what? I thought okay, whatever. Okay, whatever, I'll take it. Anyways, what I was gonna say is, my old Wii is having video card issues. The video card, I think the video card's starting to become desoldered from the. Well, speaking of being desoldered, well, I was gonna say that's not really desoldering, but you're deconstructing SpongeBob. I mean, it's what I always love his death animation when he breaks up into little pieces, and then, you know, you get the death music like. That's what I used to do as a kid. That was how I always interpreted it. I would be like. That's literally how I mimicked the death theme in this game as a kid. See, it's just like reminiscing about playing this game as a kid, and how this game and Thrillville Off the Rails, Roller Coaster Tycoon, Sim City, SeaWorld Tycoon, just all these memorable titles, you know. And also I played my fair share of Mario games, Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy, Galaxy 2. Just all these games just culminated in my, I wouldn't say like eternal bliss or anything like that. It kept me sane, so to speak, and it kept me from lashing out at the bullies who bullied me. Because, you know, getting back to my bullying story that I wanted to tell, and why these games hold special places in my heart. It was just a way I could come home after a day of getting bullied, especially the day after I got my head dunked in the toilet bowl after the bullies had defecated and urinated in the toilet. And yes, that actually did happen. I stood in the shower for 2 hours straight and was so petrified to tell the school principal who did it. And even though the principal was saying, Ben, you have to tell me who did this because, you know, obviously. But anyone who knows the American school system, you know, I'm not trying to criticize, you know, be anti-American here, but one problem I do have with this country, I mean, this happens obviously all over the world, but is how bullying is dealt with in schools. Because, you know, I remember my dad was just furious that kids were harassing me, and just, you know, and he understood why, because I was eccentric, I was different, and, you know, I wasn't a jock like everybody else. I was a computer geek. But the thing is, the video games in general just help me, mostly strategy simulation games, and games meant more for younger audiences, let's just say, help me cope with getting bullied and harassed and whatnot in elementary, middle school. And believe me, I was not this talkative back then. Like, in middle school and elementary school, I barely said 5 words. I cried over spilt milk. I had schizophrenic episodes all the time because I wasn't on the right medication, and it was just recently that I was diagnosed as a schizophrenic. It was very, you know, I feel I'm more open, honestly, about telling my stories and, you know, how I was treated, and, you know, just what I did as a kid, what made me such a quirky kid. And why I was sort of detested by my peers, and shunned and whatnot. Not just because I was schizophrenic, but because I would make weird noises. I'd make peculiar noises. I would make up fictitious names, and I just had like a really, you know, just like a very, very rambling mind, and over-imagine, and I was over-imaginative. I would always imagine things and come up with these fantasies. Just, I would be in fantasy land, like not the land of ponies and unicorns or anything like that, but, you know, just because I was just very, I never really had much of a childhood, and I probably should stop talking about this because I keep dying over and over again. But hey, I mean, that's how you learn, right? Anyways, but yeah, this game held a special place in my heart because it was a way that I could come home after school and just de-stress and without playing, shooter games and killing people and, oh my god, that's the best way to de-stress because then, you go outside, you take your BB gun and you shoot a fish and, you've just killed an animal and it's just... I've always been, I've always been very, because you could tell me I'm part of PETA at this point because I've always loved animals. I've never liked to see animals die or, it's just, I've always been a very sensitive person and, being harassed in elementary and middle school definitely didn't help. And, but getting on to the positives because I've droned on about the negatives for quite a while. High school was not the best. I mean, I definitely had my fair share of, problems in high school, but it wasn't mostly with bullies, surprisingly, because by then I'd learned how to deal with bullies and shovel it back. And I was still playing these kinds of games even in high school, and this was one of the games. I still had my PS2 at the time because I originally had this game on the PlayStation 2. I didn't have the GameCube version because even though I had a GameCube as a kid, I didn't, and I had a Wii as well. I didn't actually own the GameCube version of this game, which is the version I'm actually playing right now on a Wii. But the thing is, by the time I turned about 21, because I didn't really start to mature. I was always a late bloomer, quite frankly, and I didn't really reach peak maturity until about last year when I attained age 25. And when psychologists say that age 25 is about the age when the brain is fully developed, I mean, for me, they weren't wrong because I really changed. I think last year was one of the best years I've ever had, and reflecting on 2022, I really am appreciative for it. I made it at a difficult job for a whole year, and because I mean, I shouldn't really I know I've complained about, the management at the company and, stuff like that, but the thing is, no job is perfect. You don't want to develop grass is always greener syndrome, but the thing is, this game was another way that helped me, and, just video games in general helped me deal with, my, I wouldn't say I'm not going to say unruly supervisor, but, well, supervisor, yes. My boss is great. Don't get me wrong. They're great bosses. My supervisor, I shouldn't have even used the word unruly. I should have just said she's very paranoid. And I do understand her paranoia because we have a really difficult, our dependent customer actually is very difficult to deal with, and I am the main contact for this customer. So in essence, the pressure is on me to ensure that we don't lose this customer and, cause the company to go down the toilet. And I've definitely done my fair share of dealing with this customer and putting up with their verbal abuse. But at this point, it's made my supervisor so paranoid about losing this customer, and, that's taken a toll on my mental health. And for those who don't know, there have been times, if you've noticed, me being a little nutty in some of my later videos, or recent videos, it's because I've literally been going nuts because I feel like I'm getting bullied by my supervisor because I'm not going to mention names, obviously, but the thing is, she's very stringent, and she has all these policies. For instance, she's got a no cell phone policy, and she has confiscated my coworker's cell phone a couple times because it's very strictly enforced. Cell phones are strictly prohibited in her office. It's her office, it's her rules. She has an authoritarian personality, and while I certainly wouldn't say I have a problem with authority, I will confess that I do have problems with, major league authoritarians. People who think the world revolves around them and, thou must bow down and kiss their butts, stuff like that. I never really got along with people like that, and believe me, I've had a lot of authoritarians in my life, but and stuff like that. And also, she comes in, she's always micromanaging and saying, Benjamin, what are we working on? Oh, and speaking of Benjamin, that's another thing. I am prohibited from identifying myself as Ben. She requires, and my coworker's the same way. Again, can't mention his name because, confidentiality reasons, but But I have to identify as Benjamin. I cannot say Ben. Likewise, my coworker, if he wants to say that Ben completed that task or something like that, he is not allowed to say Ben completed that task. He must say Benjamin completed that task. And my supervisor always addresses me as Benjamin. And while I certainly don't mind family members calling me Benjamin, which is my full name, I prefer to be called Ben. I just never really cared for being addressed as by Benjamin because, quite frankly, I always remember my father would yell my full name when I was in trouble as a kid. And my mother too, that's just typical parenting, your parents always yell, your first, middle, if you have a middle name, and your last name when they're angry with you or they want you to know that they're unhappy with you. But, it just brings back bad memories, and, but the thing is, getting back to the positive thing, and yes, for those who don't know, I do have a rambling mind, I drone on about things, and I do apologize. But anyways, what I wanted to say was, last year was definitely, you cannot adjust the volume because no audio devices were present. What? Oh, because my foot was on the headset. Well, I'm gonna have to die now, but yeah. Had some error message on my screen. I had to click OK. Yeah, I know I cannot adjust the volume because no audio devices are found. Get out of here. Pointless error messages, right? Anyways, what I was gonna say is, this year is definitely. I'm looking to a very prosperous 2023. I really am. I've got some leads. I'm in the process of starting my own business. I'm still looking for work as well. But eventually I do want to go solo and have my own MSP and sort of be the anomaly of MSPs. And of course, this is not going to be any. It's just going to be me just trying different, having an adventure, and and I'm willing to work for other people while I have my own business. Obviously, I respect others' non-compete clauses and stuff like that. I would never ever attempt to steal clients or anything like that because obviously that's illegal. But the point is, I'm very optimistic about this year. Last year instilled me with a lot of confidence as to what I can accomplish and achieve in my life, and I'm just really proud of myself. I feel very triumphant. And I'll feel even more triumphant when I stop dying on this freaking part. But, at this point, at least I know there's checkpoints, so. But yeah, just to close off my other statement, I'm really glad. I had one of the best years since 2007 last year, and I couldn't be happier that I finally had a good year for once, in almost 17 whole years. So I really feel vindicated that I actually had a decent year and, didn't have a year full of, mental anguish, frustration, and just mental agony, because that was pretty much every year, since I was, in elementary school and, prior to about 2007, that's when, the bullies were first starting to harass me and whatnot. So, but I was harassed even before then. And like I said, I just had a really tough childhood, for those who don't know. Now, in terms of bullying, that is, and school life, as far as, with OCD, anxiety, schizophrenia, which which they didn't know I had at the time, it's just, that's part of the reason YouTube in general has also helped me cope with my issues and just make content for people to enjoy and break SpongeBob up into little pieces. Okay, at this point, I'm going to say, if I die 3 more times on this part, then we'll just pick this up tomorrow, because I am sucking pretty badly here. The Let's Play curse is really biting me in the butt here, but anyways, yeah, so what I was going to say is, farewell to 2022. I'm really glad that it really brought me prosperity, and I hope that this year can do the same. Also, I wanted to wish all my loyal subscribers and viewers the happiest of New Years, the happiest New Year since Bing Crosby tap danced with Danny effing K. Yes, I do like to keep my content family friendly. Occasionally, you'll hear me swear in my videos, but You know, I guess I probably. But let me know what you guys think. Do you want me to keep my content family friendly, or should I just start going back? Because I mean, I do have quite a temper, and even with the medication I'm on, it's just I'm kind of like Sugar Conroy in that regard. You know, I used to cuss quite a bit in my videos, but as I got older, you know, like I said, maturity, you know, and just it just, you know, because back then it's like, oh my God, he said shit, you know, that's so cool, ha ha ha. But these days, it's like, you know, as you get older, it just isn't as funny, you know. It's like, as a middle schooler, you hear any swear word in Webster's dictionary, and you think, oh, that's so cool because he said the F word or whatever, or he or she, and, but of course, you know, as you get older, it's like, nah, it just becomes habit, or it becomes habitual. But the thing is, it literally, okay, that's death number 2, so one more death, and then I'm done for the day, but hey, at least it's a nice sunny day here in New Jersey. I should be going out and I live on the frickin' shore, so I should be going out and walking along the beach, which I just did this morning because the sun's out. It's warmer. It's not freezing ass cold today. See there, I'll break out of my shell. See, try something new, kids. Anyways, all right, one more try, and then if I die, then we're just gonna end off the stream here because I've been streaming for about an hour. I would stream longer, but like I said, you know, time constraints and whatnot. But what I will do is tonight I'll practice this because, like I said, I am going to be off work tomorrow, and then Tuesday I got to return to the castle of, you know, the supervisor who crowned herself queen of the office. But yeah, this year, I mean, I'm definitely, you know, I don't mean to sound like a negative Nathan here or negative Nancy if you're, you know. But the thing is, it's like I've worked for the company I've worked at for a year, and after dealing with all the abuse from our dependent client, the client we're dependent on for profitability, at this point I've reached my threshold. And anyone who knows how bad some clients can get in IT as far as, you know, there's always difficult people, obviously, and there's always people who are going to yell and scream and curse, but the people I deal with, again, the company has to remain confidential because I can't, you know, soil their good name on YouTube. But the thing is, they're very difficult. The two main people that I have to deal with are extremely rude and obnoxious, and they're stereotypical. Well, I don't mean to make fun of. I'm not trying to say that Philly, you know, indeed is the rudest city, and you know, because my dad's from Philly, and you know, and I'm from North Jersey. Okay, well, I just died a third time, so there you go, I guess. And I literally just hit an hour, but anyways, at least on OBS. But the thing is, on a closing note, I figured what I'm gonna do is I'll pick this up tomorrow, by the way, but I'm ready to move on from the MSP life, and anyone in the chat who works for a managed service provider in IT can probably relate. But yeah, that's just the thing. I mean, when you work for a managed service provider for so many years, unless it's somebody I know and trust, you know, and I know that they're gonna treat me right, managed service providers just haven't been my cup of tea. But anyways, well, we weren't able to defeat King Buckethead, King Neptune. Yeah, very repetitive there, Ben. But here's what we're gonna do. This will be part 1. When this goes up as a VOD, I'm gonna make this part 1, because of the time constraints, obviously. And then what we'll do is we'll pick this up, hopefully tomorrow, but if I have time. But more than likely, it'll probably be next Saturday, January the 7th. So, anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, give it a thumbs up. They help out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more. And you know what? I know you guys like watching me fail, so you know what? Be prepared for more in part 2. Take care, guys. Happy New Year. Make this your year. Peace out. Ciao. Arrivederci.